This improv story's based on the idea. Man finds a leprechaun, let the story commence. Has that moved the text up? Doesn't matter. Craig was walking down the street one day minding his own business and there was a rainbow. And he looked at the rainbow and a wee guy that high, a green hat on, green whole thing like that, went like that. Are you looking for a pot of gold? And Craig went, can I help you? And the leprechaun went like that. I can take you to the pot of gold, but I want something in return. Craig went, you're talking to me, right? And the leprechaun went, yes, you. And Craig went, okay, I can't do the accent. If you imagine him speaking like this, so if I do one bit, I can take you to the, I could take it to the end of the rainbow. That's good. That's, no? 10 out of 10. I saw 10 out of 10 there. American. That's where the American accent comes from. That's my theory. So Craig went, all right then. If you imagine an accent like this then, Craig went like that. Where are you fae? And the wee guy went like that. Cark. Would somebody fae Cork pronounce it like Cark? No, no distractions. We've got a game to go on with. No, you're talking absolute fucking shite. I've fucking been there, alright? I've been there. Listen, I've been to fucking Cork. I've been to Kilkenny. I've been to fucking Galway. I've been to Dublin. I've been to somewhere else. Been to Belfast. I've been to Limerick. I've been everywhere. And one guy said, Cark. And I said to another person, is that how you usually say it? And somebody from Cork would say it. And he said, well, there's different parts of Cork. And that's how he says it in that part of Cork. There's no all the same accent in Cork. I went, all right, I see. So if you are like that, that's not how you say it. It's a different part of Cork. Anyway, so he said, come with me. Come on, I'll take you. And Craig went, right, but what's this catch? You said you wanted something? And he said, you'll see, after this, I'll be wanting that favour. And Craig was like, what favour? And they got to the end of the rainbow, and there was a pot of gold. There was the pot of gold. And Craig went, thanks. Now, what's the favour? And then, what was the favour, everybody? Ding, ding. What was it? What was that favour? That's right. The favour. That's right.
Come here. I have the plan. Get back. You got me curious.
You got me curious, Rob. Maybe we could win it back together.
Quiet as fuck. I've never heard anything so quiet in my fucking life. Can't hear it. It's shite. It's shite. It's this. This was the favour.
Come on, we made a deal.
I know, but this is extremely crazy.
Yeah, it's mentally irregular, right?
Yeah.
But it makes all the sense in the world.
So they made the deal.
I know, but what'd you think of this?
About 3 years ago.
Oh, this is very crazy, Apollo.
So this is the deal.
Now look, when you run that last fight,
Can you actually no hear it? Because I can see it in OBS.
you won by 1 second, you beat
I can see it in OBS. It's saying you can hear it.
me by 1 second.
Can hear it, right? So we're talking. Can't hear, says Craig Fanman. So that has got to be a ban.
A man of my intelligence to handle.
Oh, is it? But didn't you say after I beat you, you learned how to live with it?
Gotta get old, huh?
But here's the thing. This didn't happen.
Come on.
It wasn't that. He said that. He said, you seen then, you know, like Apollo says, I'll get you to beat Clubber Lang, but at the end of it, you owe me a favour. And that's the favour, like a wee kind of fun rematch because Rocky beat him and then the Rocky 2. He said, no, that here's the favour. And the Leprechaun went like that. One. Now, you put the gold in. If you don't agree with this, I want a wank. No right noodle. No right noodle. At some point. You only know when. You only know when. So, if you're like, I don't want to do that, that's fine. See the gold? Leave it. Walk away. See the gold there? Leave it. Walk away. No hard feelings. In fact, I'll take you all the way back. I can go like that, take you all the way back to where you were. So you don't feel like you've wasted your journey. You don't feel like you've been dragged all the way here. And then I've went, right, I want this. Take you all the way back to where you were. A wank, you say? Aye. How long do you normally take? Doing it myself, about 10 minutes. Somebody else doing it 5 minutes. So 5 minutes then. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Right. Can we lock that in? Says Craig. Can we go like that? Right, after 5 minutes, whether you come or no, I stop. Leprechaun went like that. Give me like a kind of 1 minute grace period. So 5 minutes. If I feel like it's going to happen in that in 1 more minute, you keep going for 1 more minute. If I'm like that, no, I think it's going to be another 10 minutes. I could just feel it today. Then you can I'll just go, just stop. It's not happening. And Craig went, Right, so Dana, right, on you go then. All right, on you go. The Leprechaun said, I said, no right now. But at some point in the future, you will not know when. And Craig went, all right then. And he took the gold. And he took the gold away and it changed his fucking life. Changed his life. Like fucking mansion and all that. People saying, how did you get it? Won the lottery. No records of him winning the lottery. What one? Did I say? Oh, I kept it all private, but he was that rich. People really did look into it. You know, asked Camelot. Is it true? We can't reveal people who want to remain anonymous. I know, but he said he won it on this weekend, and nobody won, apparently. Nobody won the weekend before. And then some people who did win, it was all split amongst multiple people. He's got a lot more money than that 100,000 that everybody had to, you know, got each. It was like a jackpot that like fucking 20 people won because it was all within the range of dates of births and things like that. And it worked out. He got this money somehow. The tax man was on to him. Where did you get the money? And Craig had that much money. He was like, how much do you want? Just tell me how much you want. Let's just get this and done with. To the actual guy visiting, you know, like, just, if you can just make this go away, how much? That kind of thing. He went like that, £100,000 note to the tax man. To the person who came round on behalf of the tax man. How about I give you that? You cannot bribe me, sir. Okay. Make it 200,000. Look, sir, 300,000. Well, you know, if you were to make it a nice round 500,000. Made it 600,000. Guy went away like went back to the taxman office and changed the records. So it's all fine. Rich as fuck. And he became a philanthropist. Started gaining away bits of money here and there, starting charities and all that kind of foundation, this foundation, that. And he was at one, a really big one. A very big one that was televised because it was one of these ones that get like it's for this big charity, fucking Wembley, the lot, and you know, comedians are coming on doing a wee bit, and musicians, and there's a bit of fucking royalty up there, the lot. And he came on. Please welcome to the stage the man without without whom this would not happen or that. Craig came on. Thanks everyone. Well, I hope we're all having a great night here in London and across the world, as this is going out to 3 billion people. Yay. As we're all enjoying today and tonight's music and comedy, I want to just take a moment to remind you all why we're doing this, and then we'll get right back to the entertainment. A few years ago, and then the Leprechaun appeared and went like that, wank now. And everybody was like, ha ha, oh, ha ha. Some people laughed and some people were horrified. They thought it was special effects because a lot of them were looking at the screen in Wembley. A lot of them were looking at the screen and they thought, oh, they've popped it up, that kind of CGI AR type of thing. Everybody watching in the house were thinking it was a thing, but people who were down the front fucking saw the Leprechaun just appear from nowhere. And the fact is, he said wank. Did they say wank? Craig went, he forgot it was years ago. He's like, oh, no. Just like that, no. He'd grown so powerful, so used to the money that he thought he could just go at no, a fucking thing that, you know, to a Leprechaun. Wank right now. No, beat it. And went to kick the Leprechaun. He went right through it like it wasn't there, just like a ghost. But it went Leprechaun, you know, like kind of like his leg like travelled through. It's like moved out the way, T1000 style. Wank now. Craig went like that. No, I'm not doing it. Because he probably thought to himself, what's the consequences? And the Leprechaun went like that. Craig was naked. He went, oh! Fuck, everybody was horrified. Some were laughing. Craig went to run off. Leprechaun went like that, and he was frozen. Then he was like that. He looked like that, what do you call it? He looked like that there. He was like that. Oh! That's no TOS at all. It's a fucking Da Vinci drawing. What, I'm going to get fucking banned for Twitch for a Da Vinci fucking drawing? And the Leprechaun, well, don't make me make it worse. And Craig will, could it be worse? Yeah. Believe me, believe me, believe me. Right now, Leprechaun went up to him and everybody in the crowd was like that. Frozen. Frozen in time. Leprechaun went like that. Right now, you're just a naked guy. Everybody is naked under their clothes. It's not the crime of the century. But I can make you do stuff that there's no coming back for. You will definitely get hounded and get your balls cut off. Without question. Right now, you know, people wonder what's going on. They won't be able to explain it. Right. Alright then. Right, now I want my wank. Right, alright then. Right, hurry up, do it while this is all paused. No, you're going to do it in front of them. And Craig went, but that'll ruin me. They will know what the fuck's going on. Like, no. Craig was like, no, I'm not doing it. Oh, right, I see what the problem is. And the Leprechaun went like that. Made him sell like full size. And Craig went, right, alright, in. Right, let's get it and done with. And and so everything became unpaused. And the Leprechaun stripped off, and the Leprechaun was fucking built, by the way. Really good fucking, really took care of himself. And everybody's like, oh my god. And Craig went to give him a wank. Just then, 3 wee guys down the front. Well, this is fucking obscene. And they jumped up on the stage and started kicking fuck at Craig. And the leprechaun just vanished. But Craig got battered. A lot of people were going like that. I'm alright with it. It's just there's fucking Wayne's here, do you know what I mean? There's Wayne's here. There's this going out families across the world. My fuck. I mean, you can't have a fucking, nobody can stand up there and have a wank, a gear wank or anything like that. Fucking Wayne's watching, for fuck's sake. And so what they did, setting a bad example, a bad influence. No, setting a bad influence. Do you remember that's what the person said to me, everybody, earlier? You're setting a bad influence. Not setting a bad example, or you're making a bad influence, you're being a bad influence. Setting a bad influence. So, people are like that, you're setting a bad influence. And then, just then, the bomb went off. Nuclear bomb. Right at the top of it. That was them gone. Turns out it was a nuclear war, that's it. Third World War. And just coincidentally, And then Craig woke up and he could tell it was, you know, it was just a dream. But then when he pulled his sheet away, you know that bit in The Godfather when he pulls his sheet back, there's all blood and there's the fucking horse's head. He pulled his sheet back, but it wasn't all blood, it was all spunk. Ah, the end. And that's a true story. How do I know? I was the Leprechaun. It's Dash Live Mannequins, Eldermore, Pete, Livy, Adam, Knife, Jimmy, Young Weaver, Tokyo, Sorry Nevo and Emulsion, Loch Kess Monster, Chino. Thanks for subs and bits. Do you feel like you're on or performing when streaming? Must be quite tiring. Thank you very much, Loch Kess Monster. You get it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's performing to an extent. I kind of sit here and just go like that. I just feel like going like that, actually.